Hey everybody, this is Bill from Competition Cars, and today we're going to do a driving video on this 1979 Mazda RX-7 with 18,000 original miles. Completely original paint, unmolested, perfect in every way, clean, detailed, paint corrected, ceramic coated, the whole nine. Fully serviced, good tires, ready to go. This is a very straight original car. I'm going to be really having some fun driving this one and to show you guys this car. They're very hard to find in this condition. First gen cars are they're starting to come around, but they're a lot of car for the money. You know, the FD3s, they bring crazy money. Well, this is where they all started, and to find one this nice and this pristine is really a treat for me. So Christian, finish going around the car and we'll hop in and go for a driving video. All right, just kicked on the air conditioning, hear the compressor kick in. This car has just been fully serviced, and we wound up, so you guys that have been following my YouTube videos, you guys know that what I do is when I send these cars out for service, I tell my guys to don't call me, just go through the car. If you see it needs something, you do it. Check and change fluids as needed. If you see any kind of issues with anything, brakes, whatever, you just fix it. So I believe we did a master cylinder and slave cylinder. They were both leaking a little bit, and did an oil change, make sure all the fluids were good and flushed and cleaned or topped off as needed. And they found a wheel cylinder in the back leaking, so they went ahead and did both sides. So mechanically this car is sorted very properly. You'll be able to just get in the car, hit the key, drive it, enjoy it. And what I like about this car is how nice and how original it is. It has 18,146 miles on it. I've got some decent paperwork that goes with the car. This is going to be on Bring a Trailer on the 7-day auction. So in the auction there'll be some pictures of some original paperwork with the car. It's a very nice original car. Let's get it up to operating temperature and we'll step on it. Horn works, wipers work, air works, original clear-out stereo works. Headlights go up and down like they should. Oh, that's your wiper, sorry. There's your headlights. And you have a separate switch to pop them up, which also works if you want to wash the car and wash the headlights, gives you access to that. So what's really cool, and I'm going to share this, someone tagged me in this the other day. It's Jay Leno and Doug DeMiro. Doug DeMiro. They were doing a comparison of cars from the 70s and 80s, and it was a BMW M3, I believe it was, FD RX-7. I'll turn that air down, it's chilly. Get that. It was an FD, the original RX-7, and then some kind of import Mitsubishi off-road SUV that only was sold in Japan. So anyway, they were just kind of doing a comparison and talking about prices and values and things like that. And when Doug asked Jay Leno, which car do you want to drive? He said, man, he goes, I want to get behind the wheel of that RX-7. That's such a cool car. It was ahead of its time, still very fresh looking. So there's about a 20-minute video of them road testing this car and talking about how fun it is and all the features and things on the car. So I'll attach that. That was pretty cool to watch. Hear that rotary wankle. Very high revving motor. Sounds great. Just pulls so smooth through the gears. Clutch is good, brakes are good, everything's like it should be. Horn. And look, typically these cars have cracks on the dashes. They're eat up with rust. This car has been extremely well preserved. If you look at the engine bay pictures and the undercarriage, just a very, very nice, straight and well preserved car. Aside from, and this car actually has a power antenna, which is not working. So I'll disclose that in the auction as well. So aside from the power antenna not working, it's got a switch here. It doesn't seem to be doing anything, so we're going to call the antenna not working. You can pull it up manually more if you want, but it picks up stations, it's fine. So we're going to turn around up here, step on it a little bit, go through the gears so you can see that the clutch isn't slipping or the gears aren't grinding. We want this clock up. It's running nice and cool. It's not running hot or anything. And we're gonna call the clock. Probably not working. Let's see what we got here. Okay, wound it up. It ticked for a couple seconds and stopped. So we're gonna call the clock not working. All your other gauges work as they should. Fuel gauge, temperature gauge, tach, odometer, speedometer, trip odometer, all that stuff's good. It's got, the carpets are super clean. I mean, I can't say enough how well preserved this car is. It's a really nice example. You want a really nice, correct example, this is your car. So let's go ahead and step on it. And the thing about these cars, it's not about the speed. It's about the fun and the enjoyment of going through the gears and listening to the Wankel engine wind up and the feel, the smoothness of the power. But we are going to step on it. You hear that beep? It's got a built-in rev limiter. Tells you when it. And that's 60. I mean, it's no slouch. I mean, the car does roll. You know, it was one of the faster cars of its time, but super light, very nimble. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of horsepower, but it's a 20-some-odd 100-pound car. I want to say it's what, 23 or 2,400 pounds. Pretty lightweight. As you can see, as I went through the gears, there was no slipping, no grinding. I mean, everything was like it should be. That's a sheriff in front of us in that car. So let's wait for him to turn, and then we'll use a chirping second. I think it's one of my YouTube guys, Michael. He loves these driving videos, so anytime he hears rubber burning, he gets all excited. So that one's for you, buddy. So yeah, I mean, again, it's a cool car. I mean, I was, 79. I wasn't even driving yet. But when I did get my license in '84, I mean, if you had one of these cars, you were a badass. You know, if you had this or a Z car or a Corvette or Camaro, those were the cars to have back then. And this has always been one of my favorite cars. I'll tell you a really quick funny story. I've been married for 31 years. And when I was dating my wife, I had a 79 or 80 that I painted myself. I bought it. It was in rough shape. I painted it myself and fixed it up, drove it around. And when I decided I wanted to marry her, I needed money for a wedding ring. So I sold RX-7 to generate the money for the wedding ring. I don't know if you knew that or not, Chris.
No.
You did know that? Okay.
Many times,
yeah. So anyway, many times. Okay. Anyway, so that helped. One of these cars back in the day helped me fund my my marriage. So that's kind of a cool story.
I guess it worked.
What's that?
So I guess it worked.
It worked. That's right. So anyway, we're gonna wrap this up. We'll do an interior walk around, exterior walk around video as well. Pull it back in the shop and bid all you can. Good luck. Any questions, put them in the comment section. But I cannot reiterate how straight and original and correct this car is. I mean, this really is something you can stick in a museum if you want to use it as an example of what a good original RX-7 should look like. So good luck, Ben, guys. We appreciate you watching our channel. Don't forget to subscribe. That way you'll get some other notifications for all the other great videos that we post as well. Take care, guys. Have a good one.